Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. In today's update, we are going to check out Ondo's price chart and see what is happening in the short term, and I'm going to tell you why even with the recent move on the downside, which we fully talked about it in the previous update, we don't really have a whole lot to be worried about, and if anything, this is going to be a fantastic buying opportunity, personally from me. For you, you can absolutely do whatever you want. It's your money to make or lose. Now, why do I say this is a great buying opportunity? Because we recently got some insanely bullish news for Ondo, and as you can see, according to Solana and also Ondo's account, Ondo is actually expanding to Solana as well in early 2026, and I think this is a very bullish development, and I'm going to tell you in a bit why. But before we get into that, let's talk about this Ondo's tweet and this important phrase, which is Wall Street liquidity meets internet capital markets, because this is literally describing how Ondo Global Markets is designed, and I think this is Ondo's main advantage over other competitors, and we have talked about this in many videos. Now, for those of you who are new viewers, you should know that most earlier attempts at tokenized stocks actually relied completely on on-chain liquidity pools. Those systems, yep, they absolutely worked perfectly for small trades. However, when it came to large orders, well, unfortunately, they caused heavy slippage because the liquidity inside smart contracts was actually quite limited. Now, when it comes to Ondo, the approach here is actually way different. You see, Ondo Global Markets connects directly to regulated broker-dealers, meaning when a user buys or sells a tokenized share, the system actually executes a real trade on traditional exchanges, like for example the NYSE or maybe Nasdaq, through a broker, and then settles the result completely on-chain. Essentially, this allows large trades to happen with very much deep liquidity, incredibly similar to actually traditional markets, while still at the same time using blockchain settlement and have the benefit of all that good stuff. Now, let's just put that aside and talk about Solana in here itself, because I don't really believe that this is just an accident. I think the choice of Solana is fully intentional. You see, Ethereum is well suited for holding slower assets, such as, for example, treasury products, where speed is not necessarily critical. However, stocks and ETFs actually trade frequently. They fully require fast execution and incredibly low transaction costs, and Solana actually provides high throughput and quick finality, which makes it quite suitable for active trading. And this allows Ondo to move beyond passive holders and potentially attract active traders, which I promise you, this is going to be like a much larger market segment. Now, from a mid to long term perspective, I think this announcement actually is very bullish for Ondo for a couple of very important reasons. Number one, you see, this actually massively expands Ondo's potential market, because tokenized treasuries are still, I would say, kind of a relatively small niche, while global equities, okay, they are actually like a different game. We are talking about a market worth over $100 trillion, which is insane. And while offering tokenized stocks and ETFs actually positions Ondo quite closer, I would say, to a global on-chain brokerage rather than just a single product protocol. Second, this, in my view, shows confidence in Ondo's legal and also compliant framework. You see, public equities are far more complex than treasuries. If this platform launches successfully in early 2026, I think it is going to create like a very strong regulatory barrier that many DeFi projects will not be able to overcome. And because of this only, I think we are going to attract a lot of adoption. Third reason, you see, this expansion, in my view, strengthens the Ondo token's role itself. You see, trading activity is going to naturally generate fees. More products, on the other hand, is also going to increase capital flowing into the system, and Ondo token actually governs the platform. So as adoption is going to grow, I think control over this infrastructure is going to become more and more valuable. And I do think because of this, we are going to see more and more price appreciation, not necessarily in like very short term, okay? If you want to know what might be the next likely move in the next, I don't know, let's say 2 or 3 months, you are like way better off paying attention to what is happening in terms of technical analysis. But if you are a fair value investor and you care about the fundamentals of your project, I think these are the things that you need to pay very much attention to. And I think in Ondo, we are fully on the right track. So overall, yep, once more, deep in some would say maybe a bear market, we are having just more and more positive news. And from my POV, again, I don't know about you guys, from my POV, this is just going to provide more and more conviction, and I'm just going to buy more and more Ondo. Trust me on that one. Now, if you remember, in the previous video, I think we were, let's actually go on maybe 15-minute time frame so we can see the candles a bit better. There we go. We were right around these areas, and I think, yes, at that point when we made Ondo's video, it was actually Fed's meeting, and we were like, well, okay, let's not do a whole lot in here. And also from a trader's perspective, we said, because most likely in this phase down, we have taken this important low. Well, okay, we don't necessarily have a long setup as long as we are going to stay under this region right in here. We said, if you want to be bullish in Ondo and you are looking for some long opportunities, just be patient and see, are we going to get a bit of a move in order to go above this region, do a pullback, and followed by that a continuation of the move up. If we get it, okay, at that point, it is going to be confirmed that yes, we are having a bit of a double bottom structure and our move up from here can continue for quite some time. We said, as long as we are going to stay under here, let's just be a little bit more patient and maybe even expect a move down. Specifically, we talked about in order to get to about the lower band of this region, about, let's say, 41 cents. And as you can see, at least right now, let's just read this one. Okay, we are under it. Now, let me be very clear. By no means, and I want to be very clear on that one, let me just say it once again, by no means this level is going to, at least right now, be broken. Okay, why is that? Because it's very important to note that this thing right in here is from weekly and daily time frame at the same time. So what does that mean? It means if you want to say that in Ondo we have broken this level, then okay, you need to go on weekly chart, see a candle close under here, then a pullback, then a continuation of the move down. And when we take this low, okay, at that point, this level is going to be confirmed as broken. So based on that, let's go on weekly charts and see what is happening in here. As you can see, right now, we're not even having a candle close yet. So again, just because when you go on 15-minute time frame, you see Ondo being under this level doesn't mean that we have broken it, okay? For all I know, this might very well be just a simple fake out. And also, let's actually stretch this area a little bit more. Why is that? Because if you go around here, there we go. You see, in daily time frame, there's also, I would say, a bit of support right around this area as well, about 39 cents. So why not just consider all of these important support areas as just a cluster? And again, I'm going to say this, I don't really think that in Ondo we are going to necessarily break this level. I mean, sure, for like a very brief period of time, it is possible if BTC also wants to go down as well, we go under this level, but then I don't really expect the pullback and continuation phase. No, after that, after having a move down, I actually expect a rather good bounce in order to immediately get back above this level. And at that point, we are going to call this thing a fake. Now, question, at what point should we be bullish in Ondo and call for some good moves on the upside? I think you know it if you are a regular viewer of the channel. You see, my main field of works is Elliott's waves, and in terms of Elliott, if you want to argue that we're gonna have the lows in here and we want to be bullish, then okay, you need to just be a little bit more patient and see, are we going to have off of the lowest low a 5-wave on the upside or not? This specific scenario is called an impulsive movement. Rules for it are, we should not have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of 5-wave, or wave 3 should not be the smallest wave. And in terms of the sub waves, you know it, we're gonna have 5-wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. There we go. And for our corrections for wave 2 and 4, we can consider so many different possibilities. Let's say, sure, ABC into 4 in here. Also, let's say a WXY into wave 2. Now, in Ondo, right now, as you can see, we are just having a beautiful downtrend right in here. So if you are looking for trading opportunity and you want to go long in Ondo, I would like to suggest just stay away from this chart. Let's be a little bit more patient and see, are we going to end up having maybe from these areas a very strong bounce, and by that, you know it, I mean a 1 2 3 4 5 followed by a very slow and choppy move down, a correction structure. If we get something like this, okay, at that point we can call this our final low in Ondo and expect from these areas a rather strong continuation of our move up, and hopefully that is going to be the beginning of the next phase of the bull run in Ondo. But right now I don't really see any signs of that. But wait a minute, why did I say that I am buying Ondo right around these areas? Because I'm actually considering this as a long-term buying opportunity, okay? I'm not looking for trading opportunity in here. I don't really think I'm able to find one, especially as we get closer and closer to the end of the year, because in this period of time, the volume is going to decrease quite a bit, and you are going to see, in terms of at least technical analysis, some very much unreasonable moves. So again, it's not really worth trading. However, long-term and fundamental wise, from somebody's point of view like me, which is a bit of a fair value investor, okay, I think these areas are actually great buying opportunities because number one, I think we are way oversold, and number two, I do think by the end of this cycle, hopefully actually not too long, we are going to get back around these areas about, let's say, $2.5, and well, that means at least from the current point something like a 400-500% move on the upside. And I don't know about you guys, from my POV this is definitely not that bad, and I do think we do have actually the potential to go back up. Why? Because fundamental wise, once more I'm gonna say it, in Ondo we are on the right track, and fundamentals, believe me when I tell you, during bear markets actually matter quite a lot. Why is that? Because if you want to buy a project which is just constantly, at least in the short term, setting lower highs and lower lows, and it is in a beautiful downtrend, well, okay, what reason do you have to justify buying the dip one by one and at least in the short term getting hit a little bit? That reason, from my POV, comes to only and only fundamentals. So overall, fundamental wise, I think we are just looking great. This recent announcement also, in my view, added more conviction to what I already believe in Ondo. So you know what? No problem at all. If we get some more downward price action, I'm just going to treat that as a beautiful buying opportunity for the mid to long term. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Ondo's chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.